Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pamela, realtor and vintage handbag lover, and today I want to share with you a couple of my recent vintage Dooney and Bourke handbag purchases. Now I purchased two handbags and they're both vintage. One I'm very excited about and I really love it. The other I still need time to gather my thoughts about it. But anyway, so the first one that I want to show you is my vintage Dooney and Bourke Gladstone handbag. It's like a Gladstone handbag, sort of satchel. I guess that's what it is. So here she is. And while I know she is a vintage handbag, I was just kind of disappointed because when I bought her, I bought her from an eBay seller, and she was pictured with the key crochet. But when I received her, that was missing. So now I have the lock on here that, there it is there. It's hiding. The lock right here that I'm going to have to try to get it off because I don't really want it right there. So I'm going to have to pick it because I don't have the keys, although the keys were pictured with this handbag when I purchased her. So I've been contacting the seller, but I have not heard anything back yet. So that makes me feel a little disappointed. First time I've ever had that happen to me purchasing on eBay, because I do like to buy a lot of my vintage handbags from eBay sellers. And most of them, when I purchase, they're usually vintage designer bags, and I purchase them from a few of the reputable sellers that I am familiar with in Japan. But anyway, so this bag, this is the vintage Dooney and Bourke Gladstone handbag, and she is 12 inches across in length. She has feet on the bottom. She is 8 inches in width, and she is 8 inches in height. The inside of the bag looks very good. It was relatively clean. And there was something else about the bag. When I got her, she smelled like cigarette smoke. And I have removed most of the smoke odor. It's just very faint now. And generally when I buy vintage items and if they have a cigarette smell to them, I'm not really upset about that because, number one, I'm an ex-smoker many years ago, so I understand the need, for your cigarette. And number two, I know that with time, that odor is going to go away. And so with this handbag, I was able to get, I would say, maybe 95% of the odor out of her already. And it was relatively quick. It wasn't a heavy cigarette odor, but I knew it was a cigarette odor because I could smell it. I mean, when I opened up the package, I could smell it. But I mean, I wasn't too concerned about that because it's not the first vintage item that I purchased that had a cigarette smell to it. But she is a very sturdy bag, and she is actually quite lovely, and I can accept, all of the wear on her because she's vintage. She has some wear on the corners. As you can see, that corner's, really kind of worn out. But I think that is part of the character of her. And, like I said, the only real disappointment I have is that the key crochet, that part that holds the keys, was missing when I got the bag. And I thought that was kind of strange because in the picture, it was looped like this little key, like this little charm is looped around here. It was looped on the handle, but it was missing. So, I mean, you take your chances when you buy stuff from folks. So that's part of the par for the course, as they say. But anyway, she's a very lovely bag. Inside, was very clean, so I was satisfied with that. And I do plan to carry her, and I'll get that lock off. I'm just determined like that. I'll get it off somehow. All the zipper pockets were clean. The leather, everything was really in great condition. I can lift that up and show you. And I did my typical cleaning, with my alcohol swipes and things like that, and it didn't damage the bag or anything. And when I saw her, I was just so impressed at how clean she was and in such great shape. You know, no holes or marks or things like that, other than the natural wear or tear, you know, that comes with leather bags. So that was, you know, that was it. So this one is my Dooney and Bourke Gladstone satchel, and I guess this would be not really the small size, but probably like the medium size. Not too familiar with vintage Dooney and Bourke, but since I have been purchasing the newer Dooney and Bourke handbags, I wanted to add a couple to my vintage collection. And so here she is, Gladstone, and she has the lock, and she came with the shoulder strap, and the shoulder strap was in very good condition. Everything, even the hardware, very good condition. Like I said, just a little bit of wear on the leather. So that's her. So the next bag that I purchased is a vintage Dooney and Bourke. And I guess this is like a mini Boston bag. She is, I have my tape right here. Let me measure her for you real quick. She is 10 inches in length, 5 inches in width, and let's see, 6 inches in height. And let me tell you, when I got her, I was so excited because I purchased her from a seller on Etsy called Soul, S-O-L-E, Purse Suit. And I guess the words are all together, so it's like Soul Pursuit, Soul Purse Pursuit. And excellent seller. She has beautiful vintage Dooney and Bourke handbags. But the only thing that I was disappointed at was there were a couple I had my eyes on, and they were in reserve for other buyers, or she had already sold them. So her merchandise goes really quickly. But I was able to snag this beauty, and she is in excellent condition. I am so pleased with her. The hand straps, the strap is adjustable, and it is removable, rather, not adjust. Well, it is adjustable. Here it is, the adjustment right here, and it is removable. The handbag fob, which I know is here somewhere because I saw it. Here it is. Very good condition. I did not have to do anything to this bag. I have her stuffed, but let me take the stuffing out. I have her stuffed. Some of the stuffing got in the zipper. And she is just lovely. Clean, clean, clean. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful handbag. And she's actually just like the Gladstone. Oh, I forgot to take the little sticker off. Wow. Okay, let me take that off. Okay, she is just like the Gladstone, but on the inside, but she is just much, much cleaner. So excited. She's a petite little thing, you know, just a petite little thing, and I can carry her as a crossbody, and it will be comfortable. She has the Dooney and Bourke here. The leather is smooth. Let me give you a close-up of her so you can really appreciate how beautiful she is. I am just so happy with this purchase. And I have my eye, like I said, on a couple other bags from Soul Pursuit and Soul Purse Suit. So it's 3 words. Soul, S-O-L-E, Purse, P-U-R-S-E, and Suit, S-U-I-T. And she's a seller on Etsy. So visit her website. If you get something, catch her. If you see something that she has, you better snag it, because a lot of people are eyeing her merchandise. But this one has 6 feet on the bottom, just like the Gladstone has 6 feet on the bottom. And I'll put them side by side so you can see the difference in the sizes. This one's much heavier. This one's lighter. And they're both very beautiful bags. I like her. It's not her fault that the key fob was not with her. So I'm not angry or anything at her. I'm going to carry her just like I'm going to carry this one. But you can see the size difference between the two. And so I'm just very happy with this purchase. The handles, rolled handles, just like the Gladstone, rolled handles. The strap she came with was in excellent condition. The whole handbag is in very excellent condition. The zipper is very nice. Just a different kind of zipper with a little bit of a like a little hole right there. I don't know if that is. I don't know what the hole is for. But she gets stuck right here on this end. But I mean, I mean, she's a vintage bag, so you're gonna have some quirks and little things, that are not working because as we all get older, things don't work like they used to. When if anybody's young watching this, when you are past your 60s, things are not working like they used to work in your 20s, 30s, and even say 40s. Things slow down. They get stuck. Your hip might get stuck. Your arm gets stuck. Some get stuck. You wiggle it, jiggle it, wiggle it, till you get it loose. So anyway, that's what I plan to do, with this handbag. But I am overall very pleased, and I'm very pleased too with her. It's not, the seller, did some things. So, but I'm pleased with her. I can carry her. The cigarette smoke smell in her is, just about gone. Doesn't bother me. She's vintage. After a while, it's not gonna be there. I know that. And I'm pleased with her. She's older. She's an old girl too. In better shape. But hey, that's how it goes. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to come on really quickly and share those two vintage purchases with you guys. And thank you for anyone who has subscribed lately. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I kind of did like a playlist, handbags, and more handbags. So if you want to click on my playlist, click on the playlist so you can see, all the videos that I've done so far on handbags. But until we meet again, you guys stay cool because it's really hot here where I am, and be safe and love your families. Bye-bye.